Hey guys, this is Matt here. I just want to give you guys a little quick disclaimer before the real video actually starts. I did upload this video on Easter, but it did get flagged for copyright because I used a song that was copyrighted. So I had to remove it to get in good with my partnership terms. So I'm re-uploading it with some new music. So I just wanted to clear any confusion because I reference Easter a lot in this video, and I know it's the day after Easter, but there you go, that clears up some of the confusion. So without any further ado, let's get into the real video.
Old, new, retro, and modern. Let's talk games.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Matt Barr here again with
Jeremiah Day
for Let's Talk Games. And today is Easter. Welcome to our Easter episode, and what better way to celebrate Easter than with a top 5? You know what top 5 we're doing.
I know what it is.
The top 5
religious video games.
But no, seriously, we're not doing that. What we are doing is we are doing a top 5, but it's going to be the top 5 Easter eggs in video games. So why don't you give our viewers a little taste of what an Easter egg is, just for people who aren't familiar with the term.
Alright, for all you unseasoned gamers out there, an Easter egg is something that they hide into a game, the developers and the creators and the like, to just kind of give a little nod or an homage to something else unrelated to the game, or something that might be loosely tied into it.
They're called Easter eggs because you have to search for them, similar to somebody searching for an Easter egg. So, without further ado, let's get into this top 5.
Number 5 on our list goes to the Zelda trophy in Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, before we dive into this one any farther, let it be known that I do not like Call of Duty Ghosts at all. I really didn't like this game, but I did play it. The campaign, the multiplayer, it's just not my thing, but when I found this trophy, it just made all those painful hours all the much better. What you gotta do is during the campaign, you have this mission where you hit the tear gas a bunch of enemies, and once you do that, you just run through the rest of this baseball stadium, but there's this one room that it's easy to miss, but if you go in there, there's a bunch of trophies and awards. If you look even closer, you'll see a trophy in the shape of a rupee from Zelda, and if you look even closer, it'll say awarded for most bushes cut and pots smashed. Now, this is pretty cool. It's an awesome homage to the Zelda game franchise from Call of Duty. Finding this trophy was definitely a surprise, and it made a rather long and excruciating campaign actually worth it. It was definitely one of the best parts of the game, no matter how sad that sounds.
Number 4 on our list is the Breaking Bad Easter egg hidden inside Dead Rising 3 for the Xbox One. Hold to hate. What you do is you go around, and then up there at the top of a house that you'll have to go through a couple zombies to get to, then you'll find an outline in the outline of the house that looks exactly like the scene from Breaking Bad where Walter White throws an entire pizza on top of the building due to his aggression for it. If you don't know the scene we're talking about, here it is. Over here at Let's Talk Games, we are huge fans of the Breaking Bad series, so we were ecstatic to find this cool hidden Easter egg in there. And not only is it just there to be cool to look at, but the pizza's also really helpful inside of it. So it's cool that they added it in, but it also acts as a benefit for the main character as you're playing throughout the game.
Number 3 on our list is actually a tie between 2 games, but they both feature the same Easter egg, and the Easter egg is Mario references. The 2 games are Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes and Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, in Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, you'll be going throughout this office level, and if you look close to what's on the desks and stuff, you can see a GameCube controller, and you keep going, and then you see a statue of Mario and Yoshi. They're even featured in one of the cutscenes, which is actually pretty cool. Now, in Zelda Ocarina of Time, you'll be going throughout the castle. You sneak in to try to get Princess Zelda's attention, and if you keep going, you get to the courtyard where she is. If you go to the right, there will be a window, and you look in, and you see pictures of Mario, Yoshi, and Peach. And even when they re-released it for the Nintendo 3DS, they even put the Easter egg back in with updated pictures of Mario, which is actually pretty cool.
Now, number 2 on our list had to be number 2. There was no other place for it, because it featured and revealed an entire game at least a year before it was even announced, and that is inside of Arkham Asylum. When you're running through, there's an unexpected wall that you would normally just walk right by, but if you put enough gel on it and explode it, then you can then find an entire layout and all these little hints and clues that the next game inside of the Batman Arkham series that's coming out. Nobody was able to find it, so eventually the lead developer for the game had to tell everybody, hey, if you go here, you're going to find something cool. Some people did, and they were pleasantly surprised.
And finally, number 1 on our list goes to Earthbound. I say Earthbound as a whole game because literally the whole game is filled with numerous references and Easter eggs. We could follow the Arkham Asylum pattern and talk about how in Fourside, when you go up to one of the buildings, it says planning meeting for Earthbound 2, which they pulled a Banjo-Tooie with Banjo-3, which never happened. But nope, we're going above and beyond here at Let's Talk Games. We're going to talk about the numerous Beatles references. Now, if you don't know anything about Earthbound and the creator Shigesato Itoi, he is a huge Beatles fan, so you can find numerous Beatles tracks remixed to fit the game accordingly and numerous Beatles references. Now, here are two of the most popular ones. In Onet, the very first city in the game, if you go to the rightmost of the city and find a tall red brick building, you talk to the guy behind the door and he will say, "Okay, pop quiz, a Beatles song, XXXterday." No, kids, we're not talking about porn. We're talking about something even better, Beatles. Now, it will reply to you with a yes and a no option. If you don't get the play on word, the Beatles have a song called Yesterday. If you hit yes, it fills the 3 X's. If you hit no, you give Notre Day, which is actually a really good song. You guys should really go look that up.
Notre Dame, all my troubles were so far away. Now it seems as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in Notre Dame.
The second is when you go inside of Dungeon Man. You fall down one of the holes and there will be a section full of knickknacks and random souvenirs. You go find the yellow submarine, click on it, and it will say, "Broken down old submarine." The yellow color is purely coincidental. Now also, if you don't know about the Beatles, they had a song called Yellow Submarine and they worked it into the game. Now once again, us at Let's Talk Games are huge Beatles fans, so yeah, right now you can only imagine how we're spending our Easter with some Breaking Bad pizza and some Beatles. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if your favorite Easter egg or Easter eggs didn't make the cut, make sure to comment down in the comment section and tell us your favorite Easter eggs and we will be sure to get back to you. This is Matt Barr saying thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to catch our next video too. Old, new, retro, and modern. Let's Talk Games. See you guys next time and have a blessed Easter.
3, 2, 1. Notre Dame. I'll watch. Fuck. Alright, let's try it again, right? 1, 2, 3. Notre Dame. All my troubles were so far away. Damn it.